What is up, guys? Mel here. So today is October 27th. Now, anybody who has been following the channel, you all know that tomorrow, October 28th, makes 1 year since I have been post-op for top surgery. And I cannot begin to express how much and just how great it is to be almost 1 year top surgery. Like, I cannot wrap my head around how fast it went and how fast this year has flown by. And from a year ago, having that surgery changed my whole life completely. It has made me more of a confident person, more comfortable in my own skin. I've been working out. I found my passion, something that I definitely love and enjoy doing. And it just blows my mind about how much I have changed from last year to now. Now, needless to say, it definitely has been a year. Like, there has been times where things have not went planned. So when I had my top surgery back in this January, I experienced having a post-op infection. Then I had to go back in and have surgery all over again. You all know that. If you watch this channel, you understand. You knew what was going on. You all know the story. So, yes, there was some bumpy roads, but you know what? It was all worth it. I just cannot believe, I'm so happy, and I cannot believe that I am 1 year post-op with top surgery, and it is just amazing. You know, I see so many guys, trans guys, who have been very unfortunate and not been able to have top surgery yet, and they're saving for it, and it's like, man, I am happy that, I guess, because before I started testosterone, I had my top surgery, and I'm just very happy with that because I could not think now going off my shot. I couldn't think about doing that. I feel like it would just make me so dysphoric, and I just feel like if I had to go off my shot, it would make me so dysphoric, and it would just not be good. It would make me mentally go crazy, and all around it would just suck. And I am just so fortunate that things happened for me the way they did. I had top surgery, then I started testosterone. You know, I'm very happy with where I am at, with how things came along. And there is not anything I would go back and change. It took me a while to realize, I want testosterone. I want to start testosterone. That's what I want to do. It took me from, honestly, when I had my top surgery to mid-February to realize, mid-February to realize I want to start testosterone, because I kept going back and forth with it. And, to get my top surgery, as everybody knows, I was a candidate for it because of my back issues I was having and because I was so top heavy. So, just going in from that point when I had my consult the first time, and I remember my doctor saying that, well, with guidelines, I would have to take all of it for insurance reasons and that, and talking about nipple graft and all this, and I'm just like, am I understanding you correctly? Am I really going to be able to be chest free? And, so I listened to him, I heard him, and I was like, yeah, okay. And then I went home, and I remember that night I was YouTubing surgeries and looking up nipple graft surgery, and the only thing that came up was all trans men top surgeries. And from that point on, that is when I felt like I found my answers to the way how I felt. I was never comfortable in my skin, and as believe it or not, and as ignorant as this sound, I never knew that, you know, you can transition like that. I did not know that. So I believe you could only imagine like how I felt once I found that. So finding that was just like my answer to my prayers, honestly. Like, that's what I can describe it as. And so, you know, I had my top surgery and everything was going well. And then I hated the fact that after that, I hated the fact that my name did not match with my gender. And my gender on my license did not match with the way I felt in here. And then my voice would, you know, if I'm talking to somebody on the phone, yeah, I'd be like, oh, yes, ma'am, or yep. So it sucked. And that's when I was like, I want testosterone. I want to do it. And then when I started testosterone, I was like, I need to get my name changed. I need to get my gender marker changed, because I was still getting misgendered, especially at the doctor's office too. Not saying, and you know, not that it was horrible, but it still sucked. Like, I did not want to be misgendered anymore. I wanted to be he. I wanted to be him. I wanted to be Mel. That is who I wanted to be. That is who mentally I am up here. And now, a year later, and I'm almost 8 months on testosterone, just having my mentally is matching up physically, and just working out and seeing all these results that in the past, before I had top surgery, when I would work out, I would not see these results. It is just incredible, and I cannot explain in words on how thankful I am to have been able to have top surgery, to be able to start testosterone. It seems like it was just all meant to be, because it wasn't like a hassle, or like I honestly, like, I had to save for it and things like that. You know, I was very, very, very fortunate, and I will not take that for granted, on how fortunate I was to be able to get top surgery, compared to how it is not easy for some people. And I just can't believe that I am 1 year, and I will show you guys some pictures shortly of how I'm looking 1 year post-op. And I also want to touch a little bit on my testosterone. You did hear me say 8 months. I'm coming up on 8 months on November 2nd. That'll be hitting 8 months since I've been on testosterone, and it's just crazy that the time's been going, and like everything is just lining up. I'm becoming the man that I've always wanted to be, and just being able to work out, seeing results, getting my body the way I want, walking around without a shirt on. Like, it's just amazing, and I absolutely will never take this for granted. And like, I'm getting more facial hair. My facial hair is a lot more noticeable. I'm having more of a jawline. My voice, I think, has dropped a little bit, because anytime I know my voice is about to drop, my voice cracks for a couple of days. So it's just amazing. I'm having like so much more hair on my chest, on my stomach, on my legs, my arms, and just all of this has been a journey that I never expected I would be doing. I always wished that I was born a male. And now I'm making that wish into a reality, and it is just crazy to me that how and where I've came from a year ago. And I'm just so much more happier. And people that I know have told me that they see that I'm more happier because I'm more comfortable with myself. And guys, that is just the main thing. In order to be happy, you have to be happy and comfortable and happy with yourself, because there's nobody else that can make you happy than you being happy and loving yourself. So I just wanted to do a little update for that. And then now let's go over here and we'll do a little show of how I am looking 1 year post-op. Alright, so 1 year post-op, this is how I'm looking. Now, keep in mind, this was from the second surgery that I had to have. But this is... Oh, here I did have this. And now I notice that I have so much loose skin here. And this kind of hurts a little bit. Because I think it got pinched last night when I was sleeping. But, so I got here. So this starts here all the way up here and up there. So that, my nipple graft, the color's coming in a little bit better. He said, my surgeon said when I had my follow-up last week that if I want to get the tattoo coloring, I can, but that's up to me. So then, this is from the original surgery, this is from the second surgery. So... this side had a little bit more taken off. And then, so that is how I look 1 year post-op. And like I said, I will not take this for granted to be able to just walk around like this with no shirt on, because I don't need a shirt on. I don't have breasts. It's just amazing. Of course, I'm still working on getting my physique better to where it looks a little bit more appealing, you know, getting rid of all of this excess fat and whatnot. But as far as my chest, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with my results. And I would definitely recommend my surgeon, Dr. Umal Chowdhury. He's located at the U of M, the University of Minnesota. And I just have to say, like, there's my update. This is how I'm looking 1 year post-op. I still moisturize every day. Twice a day, because I shower twice a day. So I always make sure I moisturize, get it good. You know, and for the first 6 weeks, I did not lift anything. That is why I may have minimal scarring, but I did not lift anything. I followed the directions. Even after 6 weeks, I still didn't lift much. I didn't start lifting weights in the gym or like at home until mid-February. So it's been a long time. I waited a very long time before I started lifting and stretch, because I did not want these to stretch. So thank you guys for watching this video with me. I am 1 year post-op top surgery. I cannot believe it. It is amazing. And you know, like I said, I just can't believe where I've came from last year to where I am now. It's just been one hell of a journey, and there's been ups, there's been downs, but it's been amazing. And I look forward to doing more updates. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Leave them behind. If you feel like my video can benefit from anybody else, please feel free to share my video. Guys, I appreciate the support you all give me. Thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next one.